Hey man, welcome back to Man Time. Today we got a little problem on our hands. It's a flat, like punctured in the tread, like I could stick my hand through the hole in this thing. If you've never come across this situation, maybe this video will help you out. I'm going to go step by step on what to do, getting this thing jacked up, getting the tire off of there, getting it on a trailer, getting it to get a new tire on it. Pretty simple. Stick around. Welcome to Man Time. So I'm a little bit old school. I don't play any of the, fancy games, this and that. All I really need is a high lift jack, and maybe a little bit of cribbing would be nice. I may try to find some. I don't know yet. But engage the high lift, kind of aim for where it's going. Now, one thing you can do as part of a safety routine, go ahead, put it in gear. There we go. In gear, low gear. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. I don't think it has front brakes, so that really doesn't help us. And it's in four-wheel drive. Okay, this tire's hanging. Yeah, let's look at this tire real quick. Just a huge gash. I guess the combination of trying to lift up with the loader and having all the weight on this tire, that little stump just ate right through there. Now, if you haven't used your high lift jack in a while, make sure to lube it up, spray it down. Same thing, all these lug nuts. That one's got a big dirt dauber on it. So I'm going to grab a welding brush, clean off the threads, lube them up with some break loose PB Blast, and then we'll try to pop that off of there. So I've got this one about as high as I'm going to go with it. Let's see if we can get it off there a little easier than just a big breaker bar. So I'm all about making things as easy as possible. Cleaned off all the threads, PB Blast. Now I'm going to try out this 20 volt brushless unit one more time. It was not successful on the front rim. Very doubtful it's going to be successful on the rear, but we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. It'll be nice for zipping them off after I, break them. Yeah, these are, they're just not going to be easy. Let me get a nice long breaker bar. Switch that and reverse it. Let's get a nice long cheater pipe to put on our cheap-ass Harbor Freight breaker bar and see if we can't break something. Yeah, that's how they break. that's just how they dislodge from their seat. Yeah, lots of pressure, lots of force, and then they just go pop. Should probably have hearing protection in for this one, but I'm about 5 feet away, so. kind of did like a little practice move there. It looks like it's going to be all right. We'll try it out. Did we get any of that? I felt like that was pretty good. It was not good. You can see it's over there. It's already in the trail. Yeah, now this is the part where you can break your jaw. So actually be careful here. Because when you take the jack and start it going down, like right here is where it's really going to hurt you. So you just do that and then give it and let it come up. There. But since I got the jacks like right there, ready to go, not bad. Okay, so now we're going to come over to this side and try to lift it up and get this next tire off there. Here's the new tires. I had to get the other one off in the rain. Unfortunately, I should have just worked in the 90 degrees. But just using a simple chain and hook through the rim, chain on the bucket to get them up like this, to then, where I can get the strap in there and pick them up, put them on the tractor from there. You can see these are Galaxy tires. Man, they look good. I mean, really good. Had them water filled. 16.928. The cool thing is I've got one of my old tires that's now going to fit onto the Backhoe. The Backhoe has the same size, the same size tires, so it's going to be nice to have one as a spare, because there's one on there that, if you've noticed, it is not looking good. It is this one here, and I mean the rubber is just falling off of it, so that'll be nice to have a backup. So money well spent there getting the pair. Now I've got a spare. Nice to have interchangeable parts between your equipment. Alright, I'm going to lift these up, get a strap on it, see if we can get these on here today. Use tools. So there again, I mean, the key to that whole operation was point of use and preparedness. In that, I had all those threads pre-anti-seized, nuts right there, tool right there. Now we can go to torquing them down, even as far as like making sure the tread direction is going the right way, right? Because you got one rim that has the tread going one way, one rim has the tread going the other way. So you got to plan all that stuff out ahead of time. You know, where to hook that strap up on the bucket so it's bringing the tire closest to the tractor without the bucket having to be way over here. You know, I had it run down so the bucket would be on the outside of the strap, holding the tire up. Of course, the strap right in the middle of the tire. Was able to get it there, taking the tractor out of gear, spinning that axle shaft, you know, a little bit, and then being able to slide it on there. So put it back in gear for safety. Oh, one other thing, I did actually make some cribbing. So I'll take you around here and show you the cribbing that I got set up. I cut my own cribbing out of some wood that I had laying around after we get these torqued. Alright, here's the cribbing operation we had set up there. You can see cribbing on either side of it with jack stands and the high lift. So here is the pre-process. You know, of course you want to use anti-seize on all of your big studs like that, 18-wheelers and whatnot. But I've got, you can see all my lug nuts ready. I've got my impact ready to go. So as soon as I get that tire lined up, and then I've also taken, and before I even hook up to the tire, I'll take the backhoe, run it back and forth throughout the span, see if it's in the right spot, so that way there's no surprises when I get that tire hooked up and coming over. I mean, there was a little bit of surprise on that first one there because I didn't take into account the tire hanging, but we'll do better this time. Came up that short. That's going to require a backhoe move. I'm all the way extended. Alright guys, well that was I guess how to install new tractor tires, or how to fix your popped tractor tire, something like that. But I mean, keep in mind, any of these how-to videos, you know, even like for, let's just say for instance, Gordon Ramsay's doing a how-to video, cook the perfect omelet, right? You follow his instructions, you do everything kind of like he does it, but you know, he's a master at his craft. So when you taste your omelet, you're like, well, this isn't actually very good. It's not Gordon Ramsay's fault that your omelet didn't turn out like his omelet, right? So, I mean, my best advice here for big, heavy jobs like this is, again, attention to the details. Pay close attention to the safety and all of the little details, like where the strap lays, how you're hooking up to your tires, how you're operating the machinery, Everything has got to be just right to make your process turn out like my process. Even if you follow it step by step, my experience level, my knowledge is going to be different than yours. But the end result is, tractor's ready to go back to work. That's going to do it for today on Man Time. Get out there, have you some man time too.